So I'm Devon with Dave Jones Realty, and today we're going to go and tour this amazing 5,500 square foot property. Again, 6 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 8.5 acres. Thank you, Gary Peacock from Berkshire Hathaway, for letting me tour this property. It was just reduced to $849,000. It is a steal for all of this land, and we are literally minutes from downtown Middletown. It's like one street all the way to downtown. I'll have to check and see. It's probably about, I don't know, 2.5, 3 miles to get back down there. I will, showcase the driveway coming up, but it is so peaceful out here. So we're gonna go check out the house. I'm gonna show you all around the mechanicals, but look at this, beautiful. Okay, so first, the driveway coming up, and then this is the front, trees all around. This is a brand new deck. The house is newly painted as well. The one thing about this house that I find interesting is the one-car garage. When I looked at this house with another buyer once, he talked about, could you put in another garage? So you probably could over here put another garage in. Might have to lose that staircase, but when you're inside and you see that property or that room, you kind of don't want to lose that. But could you add another garage here? Sure, you'd have the land. Again, it's 8.5 acres. Attached though, that is the garage. Let me just pan back again. So peaceful. All right, we'll go up. I personally am a big fan of blue siding. Freshly painted. Again, amazing deck. Brand new. Look at these sliders. Just look at this from the outside. Kitchen. Side area. Can you just imagine sitting out here in the morning and having coffee? Or in the afternoon and having a cocktail or glass of wine or more coffee, whatever your choice of drink may be. It's a gorgeous day to be doing this today too. All right, let's go inside. Okay, so as we go in, we enter right into like this little nook area. I would probably make this like a sitting room or a library, maybe an office. But it's one of the entrances. And in this house, as you pull up, we're actually in the back of the house. I'm going to show you what the front of the house is like. We walk into this amazing kitchen. This entire house has been touched top to bottom. One of 2 fireplaces here. This is something that you do not get in new construction, right? You're not going to get multiple fireplaces. And I just take in the kitchen. Very unique lighting. Big island. Beautiful floors. Look at these windows. This is the deck that we were at with oversized sliders. So you natural light throughout. Now the house does not have central air, but it does have the mini splits all over. Fireplace was refaced with the stone. A little bit of an echo because it is empty. But all brand new appliances. Everything in this house is new. You have your double oven. Tons of counter space. And tons of storage. So with me, I'd be swapping that out for gas. But you have plenty of room here for an oversized dining room or a dining table. If you are an entertainer, you have so much space here. And then we open up into the living area. Again, mini splits throughout. I do find the raised flooring unique. Not quite sure how I would put like my couches or my TVs here, maybe TV on this wall. Back out. I love the half circular window. And there's just so many like little things about this house that make it unique, such as the circular staircase, which we will go down. You have a little coat closet here. This is a double-sided fireplace. And a half bath. Back out. I don't have one light on in this room. It's so much light. And then up there is a loft. The house just doesn't end. It just keeps on going. Again, 5,500 square feet of space. Okay, we're gonna go back this way so you can get a full lay of this floor for now. Can you imagine if you had like a grand table right here, a couple of countertop stools there, and the entertaining. So one of the other things about this house, which I found very interesting, 5,500 square feet, is it is all electric. It is electric heat. Another little like stage thing here. I don't know, maybe put some potted plants there, or well, they need sunlight. I'm not sure what I would do with that space either. And then this is like another library, office, you know, skylight. This is the true contemporary. And then we look over into another room. And we're gonna stay on this floor before I go downstairs. And we're then gonna come up. The loft. This could be a workout area. This is unfinished attic space. Just really big. It does have lighting. So really good storage. Okay. This loft overlooks down into the kitchen, so it's open on both sides. And then another room. This could be a bedroom. Could be another, you know, study, office, kid room, storage room, studio. Look how big this is. Overlook. Okay. We'll go back down. One of the really unique things also about this house is because it has so much space and a completely finished lower level, which we're going to get to, is that there's an in-law potential. Let's see. Should we go down the spiral staircase first? Okay. Heading down. Okay. Your other fireplace. Also refaced. Now this is where you have a lot of rooms. So this is where the lower levels where you can make the in-law. Look at these windows. So much natural light. I mean, if you wanted to make this a walkout, you could put sliders in here. Closet. And this is actually the laundry room. So your washer dryer hookup. And then into a full bath. This is another closet in here. And it's Jack and Jill style, so you have an entrance or an exit over here. Go this way. Another bedroom. So the house is kind of opposite, meaning that your bedrooms are going to be downstairs versus on the top floor. And I did show you like a glimpse of the stairs. So that's the front door. We'll go out that in a second. And then another room here, which is really large, with a private deck that you can walk out. You could sit out here as well. This is the back of the house. Well, yeah. Back in. There's that loft we were in. And then this has its own bathroom. So this could be a primary with a huge bathroom. Double vanity. Big tile shower, the other vanity, and then walk-in closet. And there's no shelving in here, but you could put a closet system in here. So this could be a primary. Yeah, really big. All right, we're going to go back out. There's that fireplace again, your spiral staircase. We just went around in a really big circle. And then another room, another bedroom. This entire house has new floors, all new paint. There is nothing left to do to this except move in, unless you want to repaint the colors. And when you talk about storage, so we have a closet here. We have a closet here. This goes to that one-car garage. We're going to go into the mechanical room. So the first time I saw this, sorry, maybe I'll see this. I was like, what the heck is that? So there is an oversized electrical system to this house, because it all is running on electric, the heat. This is your hot water heater, and then this is your heating system. And I had to call my inspector to say, hey, what is all of this? Because I was not sure. There's your well pump, you have a sink down here. But this is all the electric. I forget what the amperage is. More than 400. Exit or door to go outside. And then the one-car garage. Okay. We'll go back out. Okay, so bedroom. 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 Bathroom, Jack and Jill. Bedroom. So you have 4 bedrooms downstairs. Is that right? 5 bedrooms downstairs. We're going to go up and then up again, and we're still missing a room. We're going to go all the way back to the other side of the house. So there's this hidden room over here. this way. So we have another bedroom. And then we have another whole living space over here. This is that deck that I mentioned on the outside. And then another whole primary. So another bedroom, also with central air or splits. And then another whole bathroom, full bath. With a walk-in shower. And a huge closet. So when I say that there's a lot of space in here, there is a lot of space. You could make this an in-law. You can make it like an apartment-like. You could probably put in, maybe in that room, maybe like a kitchenette of some sort. You could put something in here. This could be a living space. If you want to just have like a whole wing for somebody, you have their bathroom, or their bedroom, their bathroom, private exit, entrance, living room area. You could put a door in here and kind of cut this off, and this whole thing could be a separate wing. So that's the door we came in. Again, this is a library or office or just entryway, sitting area. There's that fireplace again. All right, now I'm going to show you the main door of the house, which is down these stairs. Okay, we're going to come out. So a little bit of landscaping out here. I'm going to turn you around. So again, a true contemporary. This is the front / back of the house because we drove up on the back side. There's your wellhead. This house is on septic and on well. There's that deck or that sitting area off of what could have been a primary. And then we're going to show you this. And I'm not going to speak for a second. This is what quietness of 8.5 acres sounds like. Okay, so if you've been looking for the perfect multi-generational property in Middletown that has privacy, it has land, it has 6 bedrooms. This is, again, 5,000 square feet for under $850,000 just on the outskirts of town. This is it. I want you to comment big home, because it's a big home. So comment big home and I'll send you more details. I'm Devon with Dave Jones Realty, where we do everything but the packing.